Severed Heads is meant for a mature audience only. This program contains violent, sexual, and disturbing scenarios. Viewer discretion is advised.
Welcome to Severed Heads, written and created by William Goodman. This story is called We Die in Gray Skies. Chapter 2 is called Execution. Think of me as Mr. 9mm pointed directly at your temple. Do you tremble? Of course you do, because I've crept into your temple and disrupted your concentration. I've given you a headache. Luckily for you, I'm your fucking medic. Are you upset? Good, because I failed every class and skipped the last semester. It's time for your sedative. Never mind, but I'll give you a hug before I start the ritual. It's really just an execution, but I need an excuse to slaughter a man cause I'm not an animal without a moral dilemma distorting the truth, like you. You got it backwards. Red rum on the wall doesn't change my view. Murder is a gray area, but the blood from a body is so vibrant I can't help but get excited. I grab a paintbrush and spell out, right now is crystal clear. Now nod your head if you comprehend that the end for you is near. I remember when I seemed to care, because I feel like Patrick Bateman in American Psycho. I feel lethal, and the mask of my sanity is beginning to slip. Like Freudian, when I looked at you in the cornea and cared enough to protect myself from the mania. Contact the coroner, because my catacombs are filled with memories that should never escape. Unfortunately, my cataracts bleed uncontrollably, leaving me blind and uneasy. We all die in gray skies. It's black and it's white, it's right and it's wrong. Depending on who's killing who, the horizon separates the evil that men do. And I'm a mad mask man, so welcome to my world, where daisies turn black from the ashes of burnt coal, heating up the planet with pieces of dead souls, keeping us hostage till the redundancy gets old. And we were all told life gets better with age, but the bitter taste in my mouth is because of the disdain. I'm not nostalgic, but the bliss was amazing. Waking up every morning with the power to daydream. Now I'm strapped to a pendulum hanging, trying to see behind me, but the strings are tangled around my ankles and everything is fading. The rope breaks and the whiplash leaves me hazy, but I'm not crazy. Fuck you, Dad. The blood that is yours on my hand has no relation to the blood that is mine rushing through my head. My blood is boiling. I reach for a knife. I siphon me. The steam escapes. I feel like fire mixed with gasoline. Boom. Where to start? Killing. It's an art. Like a Surat painting, I'm torn to the point where I'm popping out the seams, and if I hold back, I'll explode and create a whole new galaxy. The sky's symbolic, the hue's bloody red, Moses once said. The Nile will turn violent and the fish will be silent and dead. As the rain turns, puddles into a bloodbath made for a madman with a pistol in his hand. Bang, bang. Not yet. To suffer is so much worse than a gunshot to the back of the head. A quick death is a gift, and I'm not willing to pretend you deserve anything less than to die under my knife and gift wrapped in a coffin, sent to the heavens. Amen. It's mayhem, mayday, fangs out, cravings. I get so shaky when I miss a meal and the headaches change me. Blood is tasty, a metal-like taste that's oh so savory. Let me savor this second.
Save me,
He yells. First, let me salvage my consciousness before I'm trapped in a cell.
please.
Let me stop you right there. Your last words will be you gasping for air. Now look in the mirror. I see a coward that sees himself as a godsend that's strapped to my chair. Though this god's not a prophet, rather a rat in a maze, and I'm your key to this cage. You better behave, or I'll put shackles around your ankles, slashes in your back, and call you my slave. Doesn't that sound great? Sure, but I'd rather cut open some veins. Slice open your spleen, siphon the blood, and put it back clean. I can act as a donor, but my mind's at the morgue. Of course, I can metamorph, but death is a metaphor. We all choose to kill the bull because we think we matter more. A matador with a solipsistic point of view, a holistic kind of curse. Our wish list can't perform, but I can't afford to ramble anymore. Time is of the essence, and my message is becoming suspect. My head is spinning, and I can't remember why I'm holding a pistol in one hand and band-aids in the other. I'm upset, cold sweat, sunset burning in the distance. Like there's no mercy in this system. Relax and be a killer and enjoy your life in prison. If I stop, everything can go back to normal. I can go back home and forget this fucking moment of despair, but I'm selfish. I can't. And just like that, I take my baseball bat to the back of his head with consistent impact until I hear a crack and see the blood pouring out, and I know what I've done is accomplished and I can go back to what's really important. It's over. I place my hands on this man and whimper. For what it's worth, I taste his blood and whisper. Envy and resentment don't seem so different. I finally feel closer to you, my father, my friend, my anti-hero. I'll see you soon enough in hell. Amen. Thank you for listening to Severed Heads. The next chapter is titled Mannequin.